if I told you your money gets weaker every time you blink? Yep, while you're scrolling TikTok, inflation's out here doing push-ups. But don't worry, today we're revealing 10 powerful ways they're rich and how you can too. Welcome to fabumama.com, where wealth building is simple, smart, and just a little spicy. From crypto to collectibles, we're counting down the top 10 money-making trends. Grab your coffee, silence your phone, and let's jump straight into number 10. Number 10. Bonds. If investing were a family, bonds would be the responsible older sibling, not flashy, but always reliable. After years of being the boring choice, with U.S. Treasury yields hovering around 4.2%, they're offering real returns again. Think of bonds as your financial seatbelt. Not exciting, but you'll be glad you have them when the ride gets bumpy. The reward is steady income and safety. The risk is that inflation can nibble away at your gains. But if you're tired of heart attacks from Bitcoin charts, bonds might just be your new best friend. Bonds are like your dad's jokes, not thrilling, but they always land when things get tense. Number 9. Silver. Silver doesn't get the red carpet treatment like gold. It's having a moment. Prices are up around 25% from last year, driven by the clean energy boom. Solar panels, electric vehicles, and electronics all need it. The beauty of silver? It's both an industrial metal and a store of value. The risk? It is more volatile than gold. But when inflation rises, silver often shines literally and financially. Gold might be the king, but silver's the one sneaking out and starting revolutions. Number 8. Gold. When in doubt, go gold. Prices hover near record highs around $4,000 per ounce. Why? Because when people lose faith in paper money, they run to something they can actually hold. Ray Dalio, the billionaire investor, calls gold a diversifier against chaos. And chaos, in case you haven't noticed, is having a great year. The reward is security. The risk is opportunity cost. Gold doesn't pay interest, but it does sleep better at night than most traders. Cash gets printed. Gold gets mined. Guess which one holds value? Number 7. ETFs. If picking stocks gives you anxiety, ETFs are your solution. Exchange-traded funds let you own slices of hundreds of companies at once. No research rabbit holes, no emotional damage. ETFs are growing faster than any other investment vehicle because they're simple, cheap, and effective. The reward is diversification and steady growth. The risk is market downturns. But long-term, they're compounding machines. ETFs are like dating apps for investors. Tons of options, minimal effort, and a decent chance at a long-term reward. Number 6. Real estate. Land. Baby, they're not making more of it. Despite rising interest rates, property markets in hotspots like Miami, Dubai, and Lisbon are booming again. Global demand and housing shortages are keeping prices high. In 2025, the reward is cash flow from rent and long-term appreciation. The risk? Debt and maintenance headaches. But remember, real estate moves slowly, like your uncle's old pickup truck, but it gets there. You can't live in your stocks, but you can live in your investments. Just remember to charge yourself rent. Number 5. Art. Art isn't just for museums anymore. It's for millionaires who understand scarcity. Global art sales topped $70 billion, with blue-chip pieces outperforming the S&P 500. Billionaires like Francois Pinault and Ken Griffin aren't just collecting paintings, they're collecting profit. The reward is massive appreciation potential and cultural prestige. The risk? Illiquidity and a very real chance of accidentally buying a fake Picasso from Pablo on Instagram. But when money loses value, timeless art often gains it. Art doesn't pay dividends, but it sure does make your living room look like a hedge fund. Number 4. Watches and collectibles. Luxury watches, rare cars, trading cards, collectibles are exploding. A limited edition Rolex Daytona can now sell for over $300,000. The global luxury watch market jumped more than 10% in the past year. The reward is tangible, beautiful assets that appreciate. The risk is hype and counterfeits. But the ultra-wealthy see watches and collectibles as inflation hedges with flair. Who needs a savings account when your wrist can out-earn your 401k? Number 3. Stocks. Stocks are still the backbone of wealth creation. The S&P 500 is up about 15%, led by tech giants like Nvidia, Apple, and Microsoft. But here's the trick, it's not about timing the market. It's about timing the market. Warren Buffett swears by patience. Compounding does the heavy lifting if you just stay put. The reward is long-term growth and ownership of innovation. The risk is emotion panic selling in a dip. The stock market is like a relationship. If you freak out at every drop, you'll never enjoy the climb. Number 2. Startups and private equity. This is where dreams and fortunes are made. Startups are the high-risk, high-reward zone of wealth creation. Back the right one, and you're early to the next Uber or SpaceX. Miss and, well, you've just sponsored someone's next big idea that never left the garage. Investors like Vinod Khosla and Peter Thiel made billions spotting innovation early. The reward is 10x, 50x, even 100x potential. The risk is total loss, but the potential upside. Investing in startups is like dating a rock band. Most will break up, but one might become the Beatles. Number 1. Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. And finally, number 1. The most talked about, tweeted about, and occasionally cursed at investment of our time. Bitcoin. After crashing, rebounding, and confusing everyone for over a decade, Bitcoin is back over $100,000. Institutional money from BlackRock, Fidelity, and even governments is now pouring in. Michael Saylor's conviction in Bitcoin turned MicroStrategy into a billion-dollar powerhouse. The reward is massive upside, digital scarcity in a world drowning in printed money. The risk is volatility. One tweet can still cause chaos. But here's the real story. Bitcoin isn't just a coin, it's a movement. When fiat currency weakens, crypto rises. It's the purest example of money devaluation fueling asset appreciation. Bitcoin doesn't care about politics, inflation, or your opinion, it just keeps having and making history. Growing trends of cryptos such as niche areas like RWA, real-world asset, tokenization of assets, AI cryptos into financial system. Which cryptos are leading the way on this? Ethereum, XRP, Solana, ADA, and ONDO. Life insurance police, whole life policies that you can borrow from to buy assets ahead of inflation. A life insurance policy provides financial protection to your loved ones in case of your death. It ensures that your family's expenses, debts, or future needs are covered. By paying regular premiums, you create a safety net that offers peace of mind and financial security for those you care about. Money devaluation versus asset appreciation. Now let's tie it all together. When central banks print more money, every dollar in your pocket buys a little less. That's called money devaluation. But assets, things that are limited or productive, rise as currency weakens. This is known as the debasement trade. It's the strategy of protecting your wealth by owning assets that benefit when currencies lose value, things like gold, Bitcoin, and real estate. The rich understand this trade. When money gets weaker, real assets get stronger. That's why the rich don't hoard cash. They own assets. Stocks, real estate, gold, art. They're all stores of value that benefit when money melts. It's not luck, it's strategy. Inflation is the silent thief, and owning assets is the best alarm system. And that's at the top 10 wealth-building trends of the rich. From gold and real estate to Bitcoin and startups, the key is to diversify and let your money outpace inflation. True wealth isn't luck. It's smart action and consistency. So make your money work as hard as you do, because wasted time is the costliest investment of all. This video is for informational purposes only and does not constitute financial or investment advice. Always do your own research or consult a licensed financial advisor before making any investment decisions. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe, and join our community at fabumama.com. Tell us in the comments, which money-making trend are you betting on? Future wealth?